Guys, what I'm about to say right now is what I think, and I don't know if it's only me that sees it that way. Like, when I watch Maurice and Pearl on screen, something feels rehearsed, like they're trying too hard to sell us something. The romance doesn't land the way it should, but catch them in behind the scenes clips or interviews together, and suddenly it's different. The jokes flow, the laughter is real, they finish each other's sentences without even thinking about it. It's like they save the real chemistry for when the cameras supposedly aren't watching. Makes you wonder if the scripted romance just doesn't capture what they actually have. Maybe directors are pushing them in directions that don't feel natural. Maybe the love stories they're given don't match their real dynamic. Because when they're just being themselves, talking about random things, sharing travel stories, that's when you see it. That's when the connection feels genuine and effortless. So why does it disappear the moment someone yells? So apparently Pearl is going through it right now. Word on the street is she's hurt because Maurice went public praising Sonia's integrity above everyone else. Like, why single out integrity? Why Sonia specifically? Out of all the people he works with, all the people who supported him, he chose to highlight her. Pio has been his travel partner, his day one in this industry, by the looks of it, and is out here giving Sonia the golden stamp of approval. If I was Pearl, I'd be in my feelings too. That's the kind of praise that hits different when you've been holding someone down, traveling with them, being there through the grind. It's not even about jealousy, it's about recognition. When you're someone's constant support system and they publicly honor someone else, it stings. And the fact that he used the word integrity makes it even more personal. That's not a casual compliment. Fans have literally turned into detectives, and I'm not even exaggerating. They're out here comparing Instagram stories like it's a crime scene investigation. Sonia posts a hotel room view, and within minutes, people are matching the curtains, the city skyline, even the time of day to Maurice's story from 3 hours earlier. Same coffee shop background. Fans are screaming in the comments. Same sunset angle. People are pulling up Google Maps. It's honestly wild how much energy people put into proving they're together. But I can't lie, sometimes the evidence is too strong to ignore. Like, when the details line up perfectly, what are we supposed to think? Either they're dropping hints on purpose, or they are terrible at hiding it. Either way, fans are eating it up. Every story becomes a puzzle piece, and people won't rest until they've completed the picture. It's become a whole investigation culture. Here's something the industry already knows, but won't say out loud. Put Maurice and Sonia's faces on any movie poster, and the views triple automatically. Doesn't matter if they are not even the main characters in the film. Doesn't matter if they 8 minutes of screen time together. Their faces together are literally a marketing cheat code that producers have figured out. That's not luck, that's power. That's what happens when two people create a brand together, intentionally or not. Movie producers and marketers have caught on, and now they're just cashing in on it. They know that fans will show up just to see these two share a frame. It's smart business, honestly. Why struggle to promote a movie when you can just put their faces on the poster and watch the numbers climb? But it also shows how much influence they have. They've become bigger than the projects themselves. Young Nigerians have basically crowned them the blueprint for what relationships should look like. When people say they want soft love, they're talking about the Maurice and Sonia dynamic specifically. No drama, no toxicity, no public fights or messy breakups. Just gentle, supportive, aspirational love that looks peaceful and mature. They've become the standard, the couple everyone points to and says, I want that kind of love. That's a heavy crown to wear, especially when we don't even know what's real and what's projection from fans. People are out here building their relationship goals around two people who might just be friends or co-stars, but that's how powerful their image is. They've sold us on an idea of love that feels achievable, realistic, and beautiful. And now, whether they meant to or not, they are carrying the weight of everyone's romantic expectations. Every appearance, every interaction is measured against this perfect standard that fans created. Let's talk about Pearl being Maurice's frequent travel partner, because that's not a small thing at all. Travel partners see you at your worst. They see you in airports at 5 a.m., tired and cranky. They see you stressed during long flights, frustrated with delays, exhausted after back-to-back events. She's been there through the tours, the premieres, the exhausting press runs that drain your energy. And now she's watching him publicly praise someone else's integrity, like it's the highest compliment he can give. That's got to sting deeply. Loyalty sometimes comes with the expectation of recognition, and maybe Pearl feels like she's been skipped over, despite everything she's done. She's been putting in the work, been present, been supportive, and the public acknowledgement goes to someone else. I'm not saying Maurice owes her anything, but I understand why she might be in her feelings. When you're someone's day one and they praise someone else publicly, it raises questions about where you stand. I think the issue with their on-screen chemistry is that it feels too constructed and unnatural. Directors probably push them to be romantic in ways that don't match their natural dynamic at all. So instead of letting them be themselves and play to their actual strengths, they are forced into these generic love story boxes that feel stiff. And we can feel it when we're watching. We can feel when something is manufactured versus when it's real. Meanwhile, off screen, when no one's telling them how to act or what to say, they just vibe naturally. That's where the real magic is hiding. That's where you see the easy banter, the genuine smiles, the comfort they have with each other. Maybe if directors paid attention to how they interact when the script is put away, they'd create better on-screen moments. Because clearly, the chemistry exists. It's just not being captured properly when the cameras are officially rolling. The problem isn't them, it's how they're being directed. Mauritius praising Sonia's integrity is such a specific and deliberate thing to highlight publicly. Not her talent, not her beauty, not her work ethic or her hustle, but specifically her integrity. That's deep and meaningful. That's the kind of compliment you give someone you truly respect and trust on a fundamental level. It's almost like it's telling us she's solid. She's real. She's someone who stands on principles even when no one's watching. Integrity isn't something you praise lightly. It speaks to character, to consistency, to being trustworthy. And if I'm Pearls hearing that statement, I'm definitely wondering why my integrity never got a public shout out after all this time. I'm wondering what makes Sonia's integrity more noteworthy than mine. It's the kind of praise that suggests a deeper level of respect and admiration. And in an industry full of fake people and opportunists, calling out someone's integrity is basically saying they're different from everyone else. That's a powerful statement to make publicly. Being labeled the dream couple sounds amazing and flattering until you realize it's actually a trap they can't escape. Now, every single move they make is analyzed under a microscope. Every interaction is measured against this perfect standard that fans created in their heads. If they're not together in real life, they're disappointing millions of people who believed in them. If they are together and it doesn't work out, they're breaking hearts and destroying people's faith in love. They didn't ask to be the standard for relationships, but now they are stuck carrying everyone's romantic projections and fantasies. Every time they post something, fans are searching for hidden meanings. Every time they appear together, people are looking for signs of trouble or confirmation of love. It's exhausting, just watching it from the outside. Imagine living it. They can't just be human beings anymore. They have to be this perfect ideal that exists in people's minds. And that's not sustainable for anyone, no matter how strong you are. People are talking everywhere you turn. Whether it's Pearl being hurt by Maurice's public praise of Sonia, fans tracking locations through Instagram stories like FBI agents, or producers making their poster power for every naira it's worth, the narrative around Maurice and Sonia has taken on a life of its own. And honestly, I think that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating to watch unfold. We're all just trying to figure out what's real, what's strategy, what's genuine connection, and what's simply good marketing. Maybe we'll never know for sure what's actually happening behind the scenes. And maybe that's exactly how they want it to be. The mystery keeps people interested. The speculation keeps people talking. And as long as people are talking, they remain relevant and powerful. Whether this is all organic or carefully calculated, it's working. The streets have opinions, fans have theories, and everyone's invested in figuring out the truth. That's the power they hold right now. Alright guys, that's all I have to say. Feel free to share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.